What's up? Are you on?
Hang on.
Are you in a good mood? You're not smoking, so I have no idea. Are you in a good mood? Hello? Are you in a talkative mood?
No.
Okay, but you're going on to talk to all these people. That's wonderful. I was in a good mood. I mean, so if you blow it,
If I blow it.
if you blow my good mood,
Of course. It's always me.
I have one goal
Dan,
today.
you're no different than the fucking trolls.
Look at Winnie Kitty.
It's your fault.
Winnie Kitty.
You don't do this. You don't do that. It's all your fault. Blah, blah, blah. I know. It's all my fault.
That's hilarious. You?
You're welcome.
Oh,
You're
that's
welcome
hilarious.
you're welcome for getting your data.
You and Fault have never been in the same room at the same time.
No, I think that's
in
you.
your entire life. At least
Please
you can
don't.
see.
Not right now. Do not start this for me right now. I mean, seriously. Fucking Christ.
Trying to get you worked up for a nice. Wow. Hi, Mr. Gates. Hi. Hi, Mr. Gates. Hi, Mr. Gates.
Too early. Way too early. Yeah. Hi, guys. I'm trying to get up on here earlier for you guys. Hi, Steven. How are you? My neck, very tight right now. My neck, my shoulder, everything. Because I did a lot of work yesterday, so I'm very, very tight. So I would say my pain level is probably a 7 this morning. A 7. That's a lot. But I know a lot of that's just from my own doing from yesterday. So we're going to take it easy today. We're going to take it easy. Yeah, I can't. I don't want to deal with that. That's just too much right now. Too much. It was too much. Too much kumbaya. Let me get, started. It was just way too much. Oh, hi, Margaret. How are you? Good morning. You just missed the fucking annoyance. Yep, coming out here like a wrecking ball. And it was just too much, too soon. Give me a minute. You know what I mean? He came in like a wrecking ball. Sometimes he needs to stop and think and allow me to begin my shtick, because he's going to piss me off. Piss me off. I got a lot of things that need loose tightening, let me tell you. Hi Dawn, hi Myra. Hi guys, good morning. So I was chasing around a cat with a bird in my house this morning. Yep. I was on the phone with Hannah, minding my own business, and Ozzy was just having a grand old time. He was playing with something, and I was like, oh, they're having fun. They probably picked up, I don't know, something. And then I saw, all this, shit on my floor. And I was like, what is that? So I get up, I go closer, and I was like, oh my God, it's a fucking bird. It's a fucking bird. A bird, people. A bird. So I had to take care of that. Then I had to pee, but I didn't have anything to clean up the bird because I didn't know it was a bird. And then he was running away from me. He was growling and sweeping me and everything else. It was crazy. Feathers everywhere. Yeah, a little bird. A little blue bird. A cute little thing. It's always something. And then Dan comes out. I just haven't even finished cleaning up the mess because I was like, I'll vacuum later. Yeah. It sounds like you're underwater. Is that better? Whenever my cell phone's close to you guys, I won. I barely won. I almost hurt myself. Yeah. Is that better? YouTube? Still very wonky. Maybe go back. Is everybody feeling wonky? Guys, I don't know. Go in and go back out and see if that fits in. I hope your days. So there has been, is everybody feeling wonky on YouTube? If you are not, it's not everybody, then those of you who are feeling wonky need to go back in and out. Aloha, Debbie. bitches are. I swear to goodness gracious. Let's see this again. So anyway, got the bird, had to grab it in a plastic bag. Always grosses me out. I don't mind doing it like with a pooper scooper or something, but I didn't have a fucking pooper scooper inside the house. Almost died when Pop said both. Both. I don't remind me. Ed's good. I walked by to go to the bathroom and get on the treadmill, and he's just looking at me. He was wide-eyed and bushy-tailed, this guy. He went to bed after 10 and got up at 8:30. I'm like, 8:20, really. I was like, really? You don't want to sleep a little bit longer? So I had to get him up, walk him to the table, and now he's eating breakfast. Yes. Yeah, his name is Ozzy, and he hated bird. And I think he's going to be a little devil, honestly. He's going to be a little devil. The bird was dead, yes. It's good to know that we're not the only ones that annoy each other in our house. No, you're welcome. I like to make everything relatable if I can. So just word for the rise. I want to let y'all know my second order is coming. Can you believe that? Walmart is being delivered again today. Mostly Andrew's birthday, beer and stuff like that. I did shop the other day, so the freezer is full. Yeah, the day I got my crown, was that Tuesday? I went to the grocery store. Yeah, I actually shopped and picked up food for the house. Yeah, isn't that funny? We do eat. Well, shit, Robert, do you believe that? So we do eat. So I shopped on Tuesday and placed an order, you guys, so my refrigerators will be nice and full. Yeah, slap my ass and call me a chicken. My necklace has an M on it for mom. Madre, mamacita. Yeah, from Hannah and Andrew. This is my good vibes only. Yeah, Penny, shoot. Get your ass on there. Penny, are you the one that sent me the minion? Is it you or is it somebody else? Good vibes only, people. Good vibes only. So anyway, yeah, so I have restocked, went through that with my kids. Yeah, so, it's funny because people make comments based on the things that I say, right? When I'm like, there's no food in the house, I haven't gotten shopping, it's all a little embellished, don't you think? So people take it to the extreme and think that we don't have enough food to get by. No, we always have food to get by. Yes, Penny, love it. Penny sent he's right here, girl. He's hanging out right next to me. So when I need to show him, right here, yeah, I have him. Yeah, and thank you for the card for Andrew. It's waiting for his birthday. So whoever sends things to him, they'll wait until he gets on Sunday. I have a bag of chicken strips and a bag of frozen stir fry. Hey, you can make something with that. It's so funny how people take everything I say and twist it to make their own narrative. Yeah, so not only did I not have food in the house, I hadn't seen Grandpa in forever. I'm a liar. Well, yeah, y'all take everything I say so literal. I see Ed every fucking day. I mean, he's here. We had caregivers, we had a lot of help, and I was outside. You don't think I see him? Y'all must be fucking crazy. Can you believe that? People take everything so literal, and it's beyond me. Also, I got a couple of questioning emails. There's a rumor going around on Reddit, I guess, so people wanted clarification. Now, exactly, if you're reading Reddit and you need clarification of the truth, please email me and we'll talk about it because I'm sure other people have the same questions. Hi, Janet. Josh never broke in to his parents' house. Something about somebody said, Josh broke into his parents' house, I don't know, to give money to Aaron, who's been a drug addict for over 25 years. Everybody likes to pick and choose what they want. Josh, first of all, his parents' house, one of his parents is dead, and one of his parents is here. So, and when my mom was alive and they had a house, he lived there. Why would Josh have to break into, what?
Anyway, so that's all a fallacy. People are like, I'm sending people over there. So people are like, wait, I'm so confused. Is this true? Is there any truth to that? No. There was also a remark on my TikTok this morning and said something about Ed and, the story that was fabricated that Ed almost killed a family in a car. Never did that happen. So y'all believe what you want to believe, but if you have questions, you can always ask me. So I just, instead of, thanks, Penny, I appreciate it. I have your card. I just put your card in my little keepsake. Hi, Nancy. I mean, people, I don't give a shit. You ask me questions and, sometimes they can be very convincing on any forum, whether it's YouTube, TikTok, and if you don't hear it from me, you've probably heard some variation of it from me, and they just twist and roll with it. But the accusations about anything having to do with my family is absolutely absurd and disgusting. The only people who know the truth are me and my family about anything, even Aaron. What we share is what we share. Doesn't mean you need to twist it and make it your own. So anyway, I needed to clear up that because there was another couple questions that people were asking me because I'm sending so many people over to Reddit to see the absurdity. I can't remember off the top of my head. If anybody has read anything that they're worried about or questioning, ask me. We'll talk about it. Hi, Jackie, how are you? What's going on? Everything's other than that great today. I know, I hate doing that, Drake, too. And I actually, because I was right next to the grocery store and we needed some things, I was like, fuck, let me go shop and prep, So I just added more stuff today. Very human in PA. Every family has an Aaron. Ain't that the truth? That was another thing. I'm not compassionate. No, I'm a hard ass. Tough love. Because he's had so many chances and my husband has done a lot for that man over the years. And he's gotten burned, right? Many times because he's an addict. And if you know anything about addicts, that's the way it happens. Compassionate, no. Was I happy? Did Dan tell me? No. Was there a reason? Yes, because I would have said no. But compassion is allowing him to live there, right? I'm not happy about it. But hi, Aunt. Guess what? My sweep's ready. I'm gonna go get it today. Am I happy that he's doing it? No, because there's always work that gets added onto my shoulders, like paying his bills. I don't have time for that. Most likely he won't get a job, right? It's not gonna happen. So, hi, Steph. All right, love ya. Anyway, thanks, Janet. I read Grandpa's side check. You did? Hi from Vanderbilt, Marty. Get the fuck out of the hospital. Beep, 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 motherfucker. Let's go to the casino. Marty's still at Vanderbilt. That's costing a fortune. But hopefully you have insurance. He's been there for a week, so let's give Marty some love. He tripped on one of his cats and broke his nose, so he needs a whole facial reconstruction. So what was once Marty will no longer be. He is asked to replicate one of his kittens his foster loves, and so now he will look more like them, or him, or her, I can't remember. So anyway, today, it is Marianne, but you know what, I'm happy to explain. Honestly, I'm happy to explain to set things right, because what they are saying is absolutely absurd. They literally are watching me, they hear that I pay attention to them and give them that he's really not getting. That's really not the issue, by the way. I hope that made him laugh. That's really not the issue, but I'm not going to tell his issue unless he wants to tell it himself. He fosters cats. He's amazing with the pussies. He loves him some hairy pussies. So he does foster cats. That is the truth. I know you are. Bro, you've been there forever. So I like to have fun with my people. But anyway, yeah, I'd like to clear. Madison, I have an understanding of it. It's tough. It's tough. Yep, it's tough. Diesel. Thanks, Kim. Anyway, I try to make my people feel better when they're not happy. So anyway, today I plan to take it easy. I'm hurting, but we'll see. I said that yesterday and I ended up doing some crazy shit. So I do need to pick up my pool sweep. I would like to go get a couple more things for Roxanne's 40th birthday bag. So I see her on Saturday. Her birthday's Saturday. It was an adamant comment up to the day he passed. Sometimes they can't, Kathy, 100%. So I got her a bog bag, right? I bought her a bog bag, if you guys know what that is. It's the trendy thing, you know, whatever. And because I thought it would go well with her soccer shit, right? You could throw all the shit, Dylan's toys, whatever. I put a bottle of wine in it, because every woman needs a bottle of wine. I have some of her favorite candies in there. And I bought her an Aviator Nation shirt, a t-shirt that she could wear, and a candle. So I kind of wanted to think if I could go to TJ Maxx and throw a couple little more odds and ends to it. She's gonna be mad because, you know, I know she's gonna be like, oh my God, that was too much money. But it's 40, and she does a lot for me and my kids. So I appreciate it. Anyway, hi Sansoni. Today is a live day, member live day. So if you haven't become a member yet on YouTube, I'm begging and pleading for your $4.99. Because without your $4.99, I don't know how I can live in this world. I'm thinking about raising it though, because why not? A bitch needs to buy a new pair of shoes sometimes. So get it before I raise it. I'm thinking about raising it a little bit because, you know, it's a lot of work. Sometimes I'm on there for 2 hours. Shit. Hi Dale. Grandpa's doing great. I walked him to the table this morning, sat him down in a regular chair, buckled him in, of course, so he doesn't get up, and here I am right now. Gave him his coffee, gave him his cereal, and gave him his juice, filled up his juice for the day. And that's what I do. Yesterday, I was mad because Dan sometimes, he's so ADHD, right? When I walked in to put my flowers down that my neighbor brought me over on live, I noticed he just had his juice and, you know, no TV was on, and his cereal. So I turned the TV on and gave him his coffee, per usual, when I noticed Dan has ADHD brain. That's my normal things, picking up the pieces, right? That's what us women do. Hi, Shirley. Hi, Judy. Welcome. Hi, Lady in Red. Can't stay away, can you? Gosh, it's great to have that troll number 3. Obsessed, yeah. Why you so obsessed with me? Whoa, whoa, whoa. I think here's accessories, that clip. Oh, I thought about that. I thought about some accessories, but I don't know. What's better for losing weight? Weightlifting and your mouth. Weightlifting in your mouth. It's a beautiful morning, you guys. It's so cool. It's been like beautiful mornings. Fighting depression and anxiety, it's a tough combo. It sure is. It sure is, Maria, but you got this. You know, I just put one foot in front of the other. And I know sometimes it's harder said than done. But you know what? There is a finish line. Look for something that gets you up and move. Have a reward at the end of the day or halfway through the day. Just to get up, get some sunshine, take yourself out and sit in the sun. Hello from Norway, Catherine. How are you? He got wasted? Todd got wasted? Vogel did? Vogel hasn't been on yet. I didn't know that. Oh my God. Hi, Jess. Need to sleep. Oh no. They got the first, okay. All right. Good, Jess. Do you, boo. Hi, Tanya. Hi, see, I already said hi. I am very motivated. You know, in order to maintain yourself as we get older, you need to put the time in, right? And that means exercise. That means your body eating good and just trying to do the best you can. You're very, hi Danielle, you do with your father. Thank you so much. I even we had to get off the live, right? Because there was a code brown. So I got him in the bathroom. Hi Richie. Got him cleaned up and got him in the shower. Clipped his nails. It's so funny. I dry him off and he sits there I put ointments on, I put oils on his body. I take care, like we talked about, whatever needs to be taken care of. I put his shirt on, put the deodorant on. Hi, EJ. And then I do his nails. His nails grow so fast. So I clipped his toenails, and it was so funny because when he watches, hi Lou, I see that. He watches very precisely when I cut his nails. It's so funny. He will like, okay, that's a good job. Oh no, a little straighter. He doesn't like to do the corners, but the corners you have to get into it. It's crazy. Anyway, so I got his toenails done, his fingernails done, got him oiled up, got him ointment up, got his undergarments on, got him dressed, and then he didn't want to go to bed till 10 o'clock. God, I was so tired. If you saw my video, I was so tired. I have a it's a condition that causes you to defecate a little bit every time you exert yourself. Oh, that's a great job. I love defecating. Yeah. It's something, oh, by the way, speaking of defecation, I've been defecating. Bogey's on! Yeah, I was drinking some CA Conundrum wine. What the hell? That's so funny. How did I miss you were hammered? Damn it, Bogey. Mary was just asking about you. So just tattling on you, said you got hammered. I was like, no, he's not on yet. Oh, shit. What was I saying? I forgot. So how am I today? I'm okay. I've been trying to stretch a little bit here and there. Really tight muscles. My recovery is not 100% right now. So I gotta really try to take it cool today. I can feel it. Is Ed alive? I believe so. Unless it was a complete daydream, deja vu, I believe he is. So you gotta be careful with the wine, especially if you're not used to it on an empty stomach. Trust me, Reddit knows all about how I drink and how much I drink. Isn't that funny? They said I don't eat all day, which is true because I've said that. I eat berries or I eat veggies when I'm hungry, but I'm not hungry during the day. I can't help that. So yes, it's cheaper to drink on wine when you have an empty stomach. 2 glasses is perfectly fine. So chill, like a villain. Nothing wrong with that. Keeps me from drinking the whole bottle, right? Perfect. You want to, thanks Becky. But DoorDash, fucking DoorDash is horrible. Chair yoga, try it, Susan, that sounds fun. I don't know why I just called you Susan, Sue. And they add up how much I spent. Marty, you can't eat. Oh my God. Oh my Lord. I know. They just give you IV shit. Oh, I would break the fuck out of there. Just break out, go get you a burger and come back. As long as that doesn't give you too many problems, which it could. Hi Lily, they calculate. I already gave them how to calculate my alcohol. And the way they say I use my prescribed medications, they abuse. How do people know I abuse my prescribed medication? You know? Oh, Marty, get the hell out. Where's Iris when you need her? Tell her to cut the wires and run you out of there. Hi Cynthia. I love how people just like to, say I abuse. No, I take 150 milligrams of Lyrica, which is the lowest dose you can take for it to somewhat work. And I take 10 milligrams of Lexapro. Watch out, people. Yeah. Whoa! That's scary shit. Watch out. I take Advil. I haven't been taking Advil, which I really should. I take an allergy pill, Zyrtec, every day, 365 days a year. And I take fish oil and vitamins. Hi, Heather. How are you? I miss you, a little pill popper. I know. I'm a pill popper. Very. They just want attention. They want attention. So I give it to them, and I just correct their false narratives, right? Hi, Deb Hart. How you doing? Pain management appointment? I know, I bet so. I'm cute. Well, thank you. That's very sweet of you. Hi, Andrew. How you feeling? Are you sick? Like, you're acting like everything's normal and there's not a little creature growing inside of you. I would be sick as a dog. Yeah, God. Especially at 50. The hell's happening? I'm not sure but it was on the internet news. Oh, what did I do, Sansony? I love hearing about the things that I do or the things that I say. And time stamping, you know. Oh, what did Mrs. D say today? Well, here you go. And they time stamp my whole, you're on 150 minutes. Oh, good. How do you like it, Maria? Hope it's working now, Beverly. Lexa, how many months? Yes, Lexa, part help. You're up to 15 mil. Oh, you are? I know, Beverly. I get it. I was on 5, and now I'm up to 10. I've been at 10 steady for a while. I think that I don't need to go up because I feel secure with the Lyrica. Like, I think it's like magical forces together. 100%. I believe it. Hi, D. Willis. How are you? Hey, Cassie. New great-granddaughter born yesterday. Stop it. Did you get to see her? God, I love new births. I take Advil because of the inflammation, but I forgot to do it yesterday. My PT's like, girl, you got to do it for a week. I'm like, I got you, boo. And I only did it once the other day. Lyrica is not for depression. No. Lyrica is for nerves. Nerve pain, issues, fibromyalgia. That's what they use it for. I was talking about this woman took a lift and the driver raped. Oh, yeah, that happens. It's winter. I know. I love it. I think it really helps too. It's like you have the pain, but you're not hyper focused on that, Diane. So for me, it doesn't work for everybody. People have side effects. But for me, what it does is my pain's there, but it's just I'm not in a dark, sad place, right? And pain makes you dark and sad. And it just keeps me level-headed. And I think it's like what it does is when you don't, oh no, but I see. So that like for me, it's like I explain myself with my pain level and everything. I explain myself like a down wire in a puddle of rain, right? A puddle of water. And you know how it like swivels and drops and sparks. That's how my body was before Lyrica. So what it does is it kind of gives you a sense of euphoria, right? It doesn't take away the pain. It's not a pain takeawayer. But it just kind of makes your, like, just calms down those wires. So instead of them going everywhere, they're just calmer, which means that your pain doesn't continue to escalate. It stays normally around where it normally is, right? But the more stress you have about the pain, the more it builds, blah, 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 and just keeps everything calmer for me. And I love it. Yeah, tolerable pain, thank you. I mean, it still fucking hurts. I don't want people to think like it doesn't hurt, it still hurts, but it just helps me keep going, you know, helps me keep going. Like a kid, I bet, I see. I live for nerve pain. They have like gabapentin, and I think there's about 5 other drugs they use for it. So ask your doctor. I don't know the other, yeah. A lot of people like gabapentin, a lot of people like Lyrica. It just pretty much depends on your body, right? Lyrica, I've been lucky. With all the people saying, don't do Lyrica, you know? It's actually done really well for me, and I'm happy. You know, it does have some side effects for me, like it does take away my hunger, you know, so I only eat 1 meal a day. I changed my love for wine for a while, but I'm no quitter, time stamp that. So my wine taste is back. And I think too, that was just the adjustment. You're allergic, yeah. And Lyrica, the side effect is not weight loss. But for me, I lost about, 14 pounds. My friend who's on it has also lost weight on it. She's like, you're right, I have no hunger. So she wants to lose 30 more. Understand the meaning of what a tolerable pain, yes. And a lot of people don't understand that. And so they think it's a pain pill, but it's not. It was like a zombie. Said that Lyrica has too many side effects and it can affect your kidneys. Yes, if you don't have good kidneys, I don't think they put you on that. Because, medications like this you don't want to fuck around with. Well, Diane, gabapentin Lyrica it's pregabalin. So it's, I call it a subsidiary of gabapentin with just less side effects. So it's all the same. If you're going to take any of those drugs, you have to realize it's there for a reason. And if you're in that much pain and you want to tolerate life better and easier and not get depression, you choose Big Pharma or you don't. Just my opinion. I chose Big Pharma. I told Big Pharma, I tried Big Pharma. Big Pharma works great. Bonjour, comment ça va, Juan? So anyway, I think I was like a zombie, but when I said the letter, oh yeah, Judy. And then that's the thing, is that everything, some people didn't like Lyrica, and they switched to gabapentin, and that's their thing. You guys have to remember that everybody is different, right? And a toleration for drugs, Big Pharma stuff. So you have to just do what you can and find the right match for you, period. I have brothers, yes, I have 3 brothers. Hey, Rashi, we did our walk. The weather is overcast. It's so overcast. Judy, did you hear about the earthquakes? So, Judy, I don't know if you're like me, but every time I see the weather that we've had the last couple mornings, I always say this is earthquake weather. Yeah. So there was 5 cluster quakes in Sonoma County over there somewhere. That's the first thing that popped up. And normally I say it's earthquake weather because this is unreal, the weather we have in Sacramento. And when it's balmy and overcast and just weird, there was 5, yes, Caroline, early this morning, look it up, it showed up on my KCRA news report, 5 cluster quakes. Now, the highest one was a 3.9. Yeah. Do I have to donate to be part of your chat group? In order to be the private chat group, Nancy, yes, you have to join the subscription. So on YouTube, you subscribe, but to become a member, you have to pay. Yes. I've never tried gabapentin, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because everybody was like, don't do gabapentin right before my doctor's, right, appointment. So it freaked me out. I'm a hypochondriac. So I was like, I don't want gabapentin because everybody said it's horrible, and once I know what the side effects are, I'm gonna feel the side effects. So I didn't tell anybody what I was doing until I started doing it. And then of course, then the people started talking, and I was like, enough's enough, right? It works for me. Didn't work for you, but it works for me. So I already went in. When he went in, he's like, well, the top 3 to use are gabapentin. I was like, nope. And he started laughing. He said, why? I said, because everybody's already tarnished the drug for me. And I'm going to feel everything. I don't read side effects to anything because I don't want to know until I feel it. So then there was Lyrica and there was another one. And I said to him, I'm a wine drinker. I specifically said, I'm a wine drinker and will not take any medication that doesn't allow me to drink my wine. And he said, this is a good fit for you. Period. This is a good fit for you. So I was like, okay, let's do it. He's like, of course, within reason. I said, no, I know. I do the in reason mostly. A couple times I'll do the out of reason, but probably like Sunday. So anyway, it's great. Can't do it. Funny thing is, put me in a thrift store. So if you're talking about are you talking about DoorDash? I won't DoorDash either. It's expensive. It's ridiculous. I'll put $200 in a machine, but I will not DoorDash on principle. So to say, but he's never taken not having headache tablets. And it's so funny because I won't either. But lately, in the last 2 years, I've had to start taking things that help me because I have too much on my plate and I was falling apart. I couldn't do this journey anymore without some hand holding, right? I did it up until I was, when did I start taking Lexapro? At 49. And then I finally was in a heap on the floor and I just said, I can't do it anymore. I can't do it by myself anymore. I was depressed, I wasn't moving, and it was just too difficult. And so I started taking Lexapro and it helped me. So I didn't have a COVID jab either. Good for him. To each his own, I'm a jabber. I don't mind it. I wasn't a pill popper, I was a jabber. Every immunization they did, flu shots, I do it all. Anything that's gonna protect me. But that's me, that's my choice. That's how I was raised. I was raised in a science-based household, where we believe in those things to save lives. But that's it, right? And that's my choice. The DoorDash, so Walmart's the cheapest delivery. You pay for a year, it's like $7 a month for unlimited deliveries. Everybody's different. Yeah, everybody's different. Good morning, Cindy, how are you? And that's the thing. I don't judge people. I used to judge people. I used to, like 4 years ago, even right about the time I started social media, I was one of those ugly Nellies where I judged everybody. I judged what they were drinking. I judged their wacky tacky use. I judged everything. And what good did it do? What good did it do me? It didn't. It just made me more angry and more miserable. And as I started fixing on myself and reflecting, I realized I don't give a fuck what you do. As long as it doesn't put me in danger, you do you, boo. If you want to drink a bottle of whiskey every night, do it, but just don't drive. If you want to wacky tacky all day long, that's on you. It's not for me, If you want to eat 10,000 calories a day, not healthy. Not healthy, not my thing, but if it makes you happy, do it. I don't judge people for what they do. It's crazy. I used to. I'm a recovering judge. I still judge a little bit, but I don't judge about those things. Because why? It doesn't affect me, right? Anyway, I get every shot I can too. It gives me peace of mind too. It makes me feel safer, Makes me feel safer. My mom immunized me from birth on through elementary school, high school. I did the same thing for my kids. Andrew can't take the jab anymore because of his kidneys, but whatever he can take, we give him, right? And if they choose not to do that later in life, that's on them. But my kids believe in science too. So, yay, kids. My mom persuaded. I don't like Safeway food. I don't like it. It gives me the heebie-jeebies. Save Mart too, but I went in there yesterday because I didn't want to go to Rayleigh's because it was right there, but next to my dentist's office. So, you're a recovering addict, 34 years. Congratulations, Steve Willis. I appreciate you and thank you for your hard work on yourself. I mean, anybody who is, I don't know, whatever you did, I don't know. Was it alcohol or was it other things? You don't even have to be specific, but I've met a lot of alcoholics in my life. And alcoholism of people I've talked to is crazy, right? They're not just drinking, a couple of glasses in the evening time, right? It may be, people may have, a couple drinks every night and enjoy life. And some people, oh, congratulations. That's a good accomplishment. That's what Aaron did. Aaron went straight, he went from Oxy to the H, and then was what are those called? Opioid, I think. Now that's his addiction. So congratulations. That's an amazing recovery. Never been a drinker. Isn't that funny? How you probably, and I love asking, and this is just my thing. I always ask people who are addicts. And we're all addicts in our own way. People want to point fingers at people, for being me specifically. Let's just take me because I can do that. As an alcoholic, right? Oh, she's an alcoholic. She buys wine. She does this. She does that. She's not capable of taking for us. Yesterday it was the APS is coming. So I'm waiting for APS, right? Because of the amount of threats and the things that they have done. I welcome APS. There's a sign on my front lawn that says, welcome APS. Knock 3 times and we will let you in. So I'm anticipating APS to come in. And guess what? You know what? Let them. Let them. I don't give a shit. There's a welcome sign for them, honestly. So the addiction is a serious thing for everybody. It doesn't have to be alcohol. Hi, Mr. Time. Happy Tuesday. The wine gives you inflammation. So somebody said that wine yesterday, they said the reason why you like wine is because it has resveratrol in it. Am I saying that word right? Resveratrol, something? Which is, I think, what was that? Is Caroline here? APS, Adult Protective Services. They've said they've called, so I'm anticipating it. I don't give a shit. Bring them. Let them come every day if they want to. Resveratrol. Wine has resveratrol in it. Somebody said, so that's why they know it's. That's why I like it, because it's a relaxing. I think it's like a pain thing. I think, am I right? So whatever. I am, and it sounds like you said it right. Yeah. And so that's why. And some people can't because it increases the inflammation. For me, I mean, my Zoomies are the first people to notice for me. Like, I come in and I'm spazzed and I have a couple drinks. I mean, sips of my drink, and I'm like immediately like, hallelujah, hallelujah. So yes, is a carb blocker. Resveratrol. No, it's something to do with from 20 years addiction. I'm a the Suboxone. That's what Aaron's on Suboxone too. Yeah, and that's what he did, Linda. He went from all those things to opioids, and now he's on Suboxone too. CBS paid a surprise visit during custody battle. Found nothing wrong, then they left me alone. Yeah, they're not going to find anything wrong today. So, I mean, anytime they come, bring it. And what you're doing, which is sad, is you're taking away the call for me, for other people who really need it. And that's what's the most disappointing of these people. They don't see that. Anyway, people, yeah. So, that was all over Reddit yesterday. APS is coming. That was one of the titles, I think, of their post. Dan's like, bring it. Who cares? I mean, we have nothing to hide. I'm a manager for the state of Ohio, and I sure in hell don't see abuse or anything like that. Jody, yeah, it's crazy. But they just waste people's time. You know, it's sad. There are people who really need that agency, right? Stop wasting their time. Stop wasting your fucking time. Adult Protective Services. So Reddit's gone crazy. I mean, they don't like me talking about them. You know, then they want to flip it and say they can't leave us alone. You know, no, I'm trying to show everybody what pieces of garbage you are, because it's like a new level of crazy. Hi, Janice. How are you? So anyway, they can come. That's crazy. Threats, police. They want to call the police on me. Specifically, just me. It's crazy, right? Thanks, Alex. Alex is, they don't get it. At a grandma and 3, and I love life now. And life is grand, right? I'm sure now when you think back on your life with that addiction, you're just like, God, what a waste, right? I mean, I can see, but there's so many other addictions. Alcohol, drugs, right? Okay, big deal. There's also people who abuse their pills, right? And we don't talk about that. We don't talk about the people who are food addicts, right? We don't talk about the people who are sugar addicts, right? Like Dan. There's so many addictions in this world, and people just want to point fingers. You know what? We all have addictions. You hoard it? Yeah. And that's okay. You just have to work through it and be aware of it. And so that's what filing a false report with APS is a crime. Well, you know, yeah, hold on, TikTok. I have to make a substitution to my Walmart order. Hold on. So it's crazy that then they themselves probably have an addiction, and you know, of course they overlook that. Their addiction is me, actually. Their addiction is me. Decline. Okay, their addiction is me. Let's be real. Reddit is their own addiction, because they can't let me go. And people can be people's addictions, right? So I've just decided that's their addiction is me. So you want to point fingers, point them at yourself, because you too cannot stay away. And you just want to continue to bash me and threaten me and do all those things, you guys. How you think you are doing anything, how do you justify badgering somebody is completely just unfathomable, and you think you're doing the right thing. It's crazy to me. Crazy. I have a bogus name. Yeah, I know the bogus names, but you know, they don't touch on that. You know, they don't touch on that because they're pussies, right? No photo and no. And then they made fun of the guy who lived in Canada and gave me all that information and said, no, Canada takes it very seriously. So you can file reports against the Canadian people who are badgering you. And they made fun of that, like I was saying that. They made fun of me saying that I was saying that. I didn't say that. Somebody was telling me and I was repeating it, just as an FYI. And everything they do is against the law, and they don't see it. Shopping can be an addiction. And shopping, yes, I used to have a shopping addiction. Addiction is a Karen. Someone called, Jody, you never know when APS is going to show up to your house. They just show up. Yeah, I'm pretty sure APS will come and bring it. They don't tell you, so you can't, clean, and you can't hide, things or whatever. So they show up at any time. You've actually helped countless people. I know, and they don't see how many. They're just souls who have been wronged by me, and wronged by me meaning I blocked them because they were evil and not well, and they didn't do anything good for me, or I block them, or they just don't like me and find the Reddit because of me. You're welcome. I'm just trying to lead people to the right place. I guess I'm addicted to you. Perfect, Robert. At least it's a good addiction, right? Can you and Dan take Andrew to a restaurant on his birthday for his first legal drink? I know he works in Ed, so maybe just Dan and Andrew. I don't know. I don't think it's possible because we have Ed. Dan hasn't even figured out that part of it. Either way, we're going to take him to the bar for his first legal drink. Yeah. So on the way to Sky River, we're taking him to the bar. That's just, yeah. You're a Coke addict. Coca-Cola. Yeah, shit. I'm totally flipping shocked about this. Oh yeah. No, don't be. You need to get off the drugs. William, you need to get off social media. If you don't know how to be kind. The only person who can block people is Chelsea, and I don't think she's here. So you just leave them alone. They'll go away. People need to see abuse is actually gone. Yeah, they think everything I do is an abuse. Oh, we got some people on Facebook. Are you lurking again, Bob? We got some people on Facebook that need to go. Social would have Dan representing or when you get chosen to do these really big articles, right? Like Wall Street Journal and all this shit. They look into you, right? They pay attention to you. And they make sure they're not getting any phonies. William, tell them who else. I don't know if we can see people. Robert, I would never. Greetings to those who. Yeah, you all just need to stop saying names and just say, "Hey, everybody, I'm here. Party can get started." It's too many names to go around. So, yes, everybody has an addiction, guaranteed. He'll be saving Dan's official account name. I think all the ones I follow are fake. DSal NorCal. That's it. DSal NorCal. He has 2.1, I think, million followers. And if you have that, that's the right account. We have a William Boyer, who needs to be seen out. Somebody said something else, but I don't know. These are the people that go, William, you belong in Reddit, honey. You'll feel more welcome there. Yeah. Robert, it's horrible. Lou, no. William Boyer, he needs to go to Reddit. Can you escort him to the Reddit site? Happy birthday, Patricia. Cindy, it's annoying why they, so it's not something that I'm going to announce if they show up, you know what I mean? Because I don't want to give them the benefit of the doubt. I don't want to give them the kudos. I will never announce it if they do show up. But I'm just waiting for it, 100%. Just because of all the threats and the ugliness on Reddit, they'll show up again. They'll show up, I'm sure, Thanks, Chelsea. I didn't know if there was somebody else. Anyway, I'm your dream. I'm probably far from your dream, trust me. You don't want me. I am too injured, I'm getting old, and I have an attitude. Oh, shit. Hi, Nikki, how are you? Are you surviving the heat? They say I have, Drake said they say I have you all brainwashed into my pretty little hands. I love it. I did a video last night. My friend Ostrich, she sent me 4 stemmed steel wine glasses. 4 steel wine glasses. They are amazing. After I finish my wine, I put my water in it. I put my Coke in it, my Pepsi or my Dr. Pepper Zero. because it keeps it really, it's like a freaking, you know, Yeti or one of those other things. So I just, why dirty another glass? So I just rinse it out and then put my drinks over it, my cauldrons, yeah. And Housefly says, oh, you made my day. Oh, thank you so much for the gift. That was kind, WT. I appreciate that. And so in my video, I saw it on my nightstand, and I was like, oh my God, people are gonna be like, oh, look, she brings wine to bed. One time Dan even was like, God, are you really drinking still? I was like, no, just because I'm using a wine glass doesn't mean there's wine in it. I love drinking from wine glasses. I love a stem. I love holding a wine glass. Whether there's alcohol in it or not, I love a wine glass. And these steel wine glasses are amazing. Is it up on YouTube? I must have missed it, the CM. Which one? The one that says APS is coming? I don't know. I got that last night. It's crazy. It's crazy. You love a rod. I love a rod. I love holding one. I don't really want to do anything with it, but oh, don't, Jenna. Vagine. My Vagine machine. I am so playing my Vagine machine. I'm scared though because it's Sunday. I may not get a place at the bar. Oh my God. The casino. In the past 4 years, you have helped me with a lot of perimenopause and anorexic eating disorders. I appreciate your. I love you, Jenna. And you don't have to do that. Stop it. You're making me blush, y'all. I just put my water in my wine glass. I'm telling you, you guys, drinks change when you drink. Thanks, Chelsea. You drink wine you drink milk out of a wine glass. I literally, I love it. It changes your whole flavor. I'm telling you, if you have not drank a regular drink, if you're not even a drinker, and there's something just fancy schmancy about, you know, those fancy restaurants, you get the water in the wine glass. It's amazing, you guys. I'm telling you, it's amazing. I love that you drink. I don't drink milk, but I would so do it. And this morning, I'm surprised my Zoomies didn't say anything because I mixed my collagen in my wine glass this morning. I put my water in it and I put my collagen in it. I stirred it up and I drank it. Took my pills. Oh my God, I love it. Rashi, don't put that out there. You don't say that. Because the minute you put it out there, boom, amp flow showing up, girl. You just keep it to yourself. No, we don't count. Yeah, the champagne flute, but that's not enough. I use for what? You use a martini glass for water? Stop it. That's why we all love each other. I thought I was the only one that did that stuff. My sister doesn't drink wine, but she'll put Sprite in her wine. Yes. Oh, yeah, they do it to like make you, yeah. In fact, I'll ask water in glasses so people don't. Yeah, it makes you think. I do it just because I like it. I drink ice cold claw out of a champagne glass. Get this guy an umbrella for his drink, please. Anthony, did you hear that? I said that out loud so you could hear that while you were working, if you're working and still listening. That's disgraceful. Disgraceful, Drake. Don't start with me today. Just don't do it. I'm not in the mood. People are giving me gifts. I'm feeling happy. Don't start with your shit. Champagne flute. There's some things you should just not tell me. Lord have mercy. Hi, Glox. Your ranch? Do you ride cowboys? Do you ride donkeys? Horses? Do you have cows? I love cows. I think they're so cute. Can you buy me a miniature cow? Now Reddit's going to post that I'm begging for a miniature cow. But yeah, I would love one. But then you got to fix my fence line because I don't have, anyway. I love different mugs, cups, wine glasses for drinks, even it's water, 100%. You guys are amazing. But White Claw is where you, that's where I draw the line, 100%. Today I feel like a star. Today I feel happy. Today you guys are making me feel special, especially those of you who drink out of a wine glass. I love that. No Drake, why champagne glass? It's like, here's the thing, and Eloise, you too, I don't understand the champagne flute. Only because there's not, it's like one sip. You know, when they give me a mimosa, which I'm with a splash of orange, it's like 2 sips. Can I have a wine glass? You know, the places you go with the wine glasses for mimosas, I'm like, yes, that's what I'm talking about. I hate wine flutes. Champagne flutes. Because it's so sweet in my hand. Do you put your little pinky up? Cows, horses, pigs, roosters. Aww. Guax, you need to send me pictures. I love pictures. Especially ranch pictures. Oh my God, I love animal pictures. Send me pictures now. I want someone to get me the new martini tumbler from Barnes & Noble. It's one you can take on the go and it has the lid on it. Stop it. Does it really? I'll buy it for you. Send me the link. Send me the link. I'll get it for you. Millie the pig doesn't test your fence line. No. Mm-mm. And I have like one fence line she could push open because it's a gate, but no. Hi, Ames. How are you feeling? You're getting your treatment? Girl, she knows. She's like, Danielle, don't even say vagina! Penis! Scrotum! Just testing. You know I have to do that. I need to find steel. Oh my God, they are the best. Drake, I'm telling you, they are the best fucking thing ever. I always have to test Amy because she's like, girl, I'm here getting my treatment with my earbuds in. So I always have to just spontaneously do that just in case. On Sunday. So, oh, you gotta go. The banjo. The other day when you were feeding Millie, she had a light blue thing on her nose. Yes. So Patty, she kind of rips up her bedding. And so that was the stuffing from inside of her comforter. And it made me giggle. Does Dan love pizza tiramisu? I have no idea. Well, they're on a racehorse already. You didn't see them? No. Posted them where? And what the hell's I'll follow you if I can see it. Hi from Kentucky. By the way, Ozzy had a bird in the house this morning.
You're kidding.
No. So I was talking to Hannah, and I see him playing around, and I see shit flying up in the air, and I was like, what does he have? Then I let it go on. He was going crazy, and then I heard some growling, and I thought, what's happening over there? So I'm like, Ozzy, and he has a dead bird, and he kept throwing it up in the air, following it around, throwing it, chasing.
That cat's gonna be a menace.
Yeah. So I was like, Hannah, I gotta go, because I had
That's the second thing it's brought in the house.
I had to pee, and then I came back, and he was running away from me, and then he left, and then Sweepy took it and was growling at me. So I had to chase him around, pick up the fucking thing. That's why I put the thing on, because there's feathers everywhere.
Well, I'm not letting them look me in the mouth anymore.
Yeah, well, I was gonna, the other day, yeah, so she rips up her bedding. Yeah, so, anyway, they're great. So Oyster Ostrich bought them for me on Amazon. So they're black, and I love it because they're my cauldron color. They're dark like my soul, and they just exude with happiness, you know? I love it. My husband just called wanting to yap. He knows, right? Did you say, bitch, this is my time. I'll call you back when I'm done. So then you pick up my geese. No, I don't want to see pictures of geese. They're shitty birds. Did your package arrive, ma'am? I don't know. I didn't get an alert yet, so I'll let you know. My penis? Stop it. If my penis is here today, I'm grabbing it for the member live. My penis is on its way. Yeah, Shauna's. What is it, your grandma? Who makes that penis? It's a knitted penis. And I saw her grandma with it, and I was like, I need that right now. I'll pay for it. It's the best thing, and it's hot pink. Oh my God. It's got testicles and all. It literally even has the little indentation of the, yeah, it's the funniest shit. I can't wait. Y'all get my dad's side piece. Oh, her dad's side piece makes it. I knew your grandma couldn't make it, but I couldn't remember who. I'm so excited. It's the best thing ever. So it's gonna go on my bed. So every time I make, you're gonna give it to Todd. I wasn't gonna give it to him. Just kidding, Todd. I'll see your fucking geese. So Danielle Salinger just posted for you. Oh my God, I can't. You guys are gonna laugh. The poop is horrible. Oh my God. It could be here. I just maybe didn't see yeah, let me know where it is. Because it'll come today because I have to go get my pool sweep. So it's perfect timing. You guys, this is gonna be so amazing. So if you're not a member, join it before. I have a super extra large. Guac, how do I see your pictures? Tell me how to see your pictures. Are you on Instagram? Under this name or what? It's hot pink. I'm so excited. You guys have no idea. Is today penis day? Shit. I'm gonna love that thing. And I'm gonna make my bed with it every morning. And put it right there as like a pillow. That is great. God, I hope it comes today. I'm gonna be sitting with it on my couch. Yeah. We do have a ton of fun. Whatever happened to Lillian? Oh, she's not here today. I know she's always the one that posts my. So I was telling, yeah, and the fact that, because I was like, Shauna, I need one of those, like now. I need that shit ASAP. And they did that. She made it for me. I was like, I'll pay for it. I don't give a shit. But I need that in my life. Here on TikTok, Roland. Okay. On TikTok, you're on Instagram right now. Okay, I'll follow. I just screenshotted it, so I'll follow you. Okay, on TikTok, or oh yeah, I'm on TikTok. Never mind. I was gonna give you shit. Oh yeah, ha, Shauna, it just showed up. I got a package. I just got a package. Is that yours? Oh my god, I love it. Is that it? Is that mine? Shauna probably went to go check and she can't hear me. Shauna, I got a package. Yeah, I'm so excited. I mean, I've got Jenna's pictures by my bed. On my nightstand, I'm gonna need to have shelves built because I put all my things there. So I have Jenna's pictures on my nightstand. I have my drum thing from the Violent Femmes on my anniversary there. And now I'm gonna have the penis. Y'all just pushed me out. I'm gonna need more like shelves or something in there. Oh yeah, I just got a notice. Shauna, a notice just popped up, said I got a package. Yeah, I'm gonna cuddle with it. I love it. You guys, it's gonna be the best thing ever. So I'll get it today. So I got a package of a package. Yeah, I got a package of a package, and it's a big one too. Shit. What to do for the week? I'm gonna go to Detroit. Go to a casino. Mary, we're doing it. Do it. Win some money. You'll probably win. I won't. So you know, it's okay. It will be great for hip support. You know what they say? So I like to sleep on my right side, but that's my bad hip. Okay, well, get on my live at 4 o'clock. So you want me to hold it if it's from you? You want me to wait? I have to wait? I'll wait and open it if it's from you. You're also on Instagram. I don't have Clapper or Snapchat. Okay, I'll do it on Instagram too. I want to see it. I'll probably go on Instagram. So anyway, we could, I can't see, that's the thing. If I had another device, my Reddit group's going crazy at 4 p.m. Yeah. I'll wait for her. I'll wait to do it. So my, what does that mean? Aussie is an Aussie? No Aussie. What? Yeah. So anyway, I think in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, I think Potawatomi Casino got flooded. Oh no, really? My friend's in Milwaukee, the drummer for the Violent Femmes. I hope he's okay. Now I gotta text him. Bad Granny. Yes, she just put on a recipe book and the trolls are being insane with her. Poor lady's like 90. Super funny, I love her. Trolls have no boundaries. They don't. They go after anybody. That's why I want your daughter protected. Put it in between my legs. You know I will. I'm gonna put it in between my legs and post it on Patreon because I haven't, for those of you who have Patreon, if any of you on here have it, I haven't uploaded anything yet. So All These Rumors sounds like a great movie in the making. Go for it. My Rumors, I gotta pee. Little Aussie, my Aussie. Yeah, my Aussie cat. I'm almost at 5 miles. I gotta go pee-pee, and then we'll get started on the other fun. So you read my board, just in case there's any confusion. Dan's gonna be so jealous. He's gonna be like, what the fuck is this? Dan's gonna be like, I don't understand. Okay, I gotta go pee really quick. I'll be fried. I'll be back. Hi in Kenya. I gotta pee. Don't leave me.
Where you going? Let me call you in a couple minutes here. I'll call you in a couple minutes. I'm just gonna walk on for Danielle. Hang on. Oh. What's going on out here? Happy Monday. Ed is alive. Reddit is for the ugly. I don't want to be a man. I do not want to be a man. Oh, interesting subject matter today. Conversations. Hi, Rita. My day's fine. I woke up. I got to go to Best Buy. My computer's not charging. So another added thing, but I'll go take care of that this morning to get my walk in. How's everybody doing out here? There's Facebook. I know Facebook. And IG. No, this is YouTube. Hi. I gotta run to Best Buy really quick. She's coming back.
I don't even
Dad is fine. In fact, I'm actually able to make videos of him in the morning.
Dan
I
goes
even
through
did a coffee
computers
chat.
every 5 months.
Was it 5 months ago? Then it'll still be under warranty.
Okay, what are you meeting Mark? Are you meeting Mark?
Yeah, I'll meet Mark, or he'll come here.
For me? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Also wheelchair.
What?
Wheelchair.
What do you mean? Wheelchair?
Yeah,
We put him in? I'm gonna move him.
No, never mind.
Oh.
Okay. So right now my informant is going crazy right now. So let's see what it says really quick so I can show you what is said about me every day. It's giving them a little check now so you see how crazy they are here. How do I do this? Messages. Okay. I'll let my thing. It's not all downloaded yet. I don't know what that's going. So cute. Still not uploaded. Hold on, people. Hold on, people. I have to wait, I guess, for it to download. So maybe we'll get on it in a second as soon as it connects. I can't read. It's like weird because my computer won't do it. Maybe let's just sit for a second. I don't know. But I'm trying to read. So what they said, one of the things they said on Reddit was Josh broke into his parents' house and blamed it on Aaron. Why would he have to break into his own parents' house? I can't read this though. I was gonna bring it up. I was gonna read it for you. I can't. I was gonna post them all. Hi in Wyoming, how are ya? Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, I mean, so I'm trying to post it because my informants send me. My informant sends them to me. And it's a police informant. So I have a couple friends in the police department in Elk Grove, and I worked out with them, right? And so we do favors for each other. They know I'm local and I see them all the time. So they follow me and they're like, what's going on? So I started explaining to them that, that they know, that I get shit and stuff like that. So I told them about my group. I told him about my group, my Reddit group. And so he's following it and he's documenting for me. Isn't that cool? Mm-hmm. So that way they have all the information. He's got a friend that works on IP addresses and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So he was like, girl, we'll get into this and find this out and hopefully, figure it out for you when we have time. So the only thing is that you don't have to wait on the time thing, but because it's not a priority. Anyway, I love it because Kat, it helps me with my vagina, and my leaking. Yeah. Hi from Canada. Thanks, Cornella. Good morning, Dan. You look like Jeffrey Dahmer. I know. Isn't that crazy? I've never heard that one before. Hi, Dash. I'm trying to find mine. I'm trying to get my cards. Let's start with a card. But it does. I mean, that's a good thing. It does help with lymphatic drainage and circulation. So it's an important thing to have. I like it. Okay, here's the card for the day. And Reddit is so dumb, they think everything is a scare tactic. Yep. That's fine until they don't anymore. You're a fucking masterpiece. Own it. Y'all are fucking masterpieces. Own it. Own it. I love these cards because they have pictures. You're a fucking masterpiece. Everything's better with visuals, don't you think? Everything's better with visuals. No, here's what they don't realize. As karma catches up to ugly people, eventually, somehow, disease, feast, famine, accidents. I mean, it's scary. I mean, I believe in karma, right? People always tell me, oh, karma's waiting for you, you'll bag. I'm like, great, then I should be rewarded. And if I'm rewarded, I would like the karma that you think I'm getting to slap you in your face, like a ricochet. Yeah, because that's what's going to happen. So I'm not afraid of my karma because my karma shouldn't be bad, right? I'm not bullying people and harassing.
I'll be right back.
Well, you're not going to be right back. Did you put him in a wheelchair? Also, people are so concerned about Ed's seating and sitting, right? The guy gets up and walks. Majority of the, half the time, I mean, most of the day off and on. Dan always picks him up. If he's not walking him, he's moving his feet. The wheelchair is the easiest place for him to sit.
We're not gonna be there.
For multiple reasons. It's easier for him to get up from, right? And if you're not going to be there, it's the safest place for him to go. Now, as far as, the couch and stuff like that, we can move him on the couch. But if we're not around him, if nobody's sitting with him, he will not be on the couch. People are very concerned with his placements and bed sores and all these things. And APS is very aware of restraints. They use them in nursing homes. So if you think that's going to get them out here, your calls will, just the known, but be smarter.
What?
Oh, the title of, somebody was saying that the title of the post yesterday was APS is coming.
Good. We'll put the welcome mat out.
I already said that. I said, we have a sign right now up front that says welcome
Welcome.
APS. Yep.
I mean, are people that stupid? They don't, the videos have literally, millions of views and they don't think
See,
APS
Mary?
can see them?
Yeah.
Are they like, do we block APS or whatever?
Yeah.
It's so bad that.
Yeah. We're welcoming. We're anticipating it. It's not a big deal. My brother-in-law was making fun of someone that got prostate cancer. He said his dick doesn't work no more. See? That's what happens. Bam. Karma. That's karma. That's karma. When you're an asshole, karma gets you.
And guess what prostate cancer does? In a lot of cases. Karma. I'll be right back.
I want to see the husband work his magic. That's not on this channel. Sorry. But what does APS? Adult Protective Services. It's like CPS. I keep him in the chair. And then he ate breakfast in a chair. And then he is now in his wheelchair. They obviously also said they feel bad for him because he is sitting alone, strapped to his chair. Yes. So he's strapped to his chair so he doesn't fall and die, right? Or break another hip, which could lead to death. And he, at this point in the morning, it's the time that we can get the most done because he's the least active, right? So he just watches the TV, drinks his coffee, and he's completely happy in silence, right? Even if I tried to have conversations with him most of the time, yeah. Maybe I wish APS would take me on a great vacation. Yeah, so I hope, yeah, so he's fine. And people don't realize that you cannot entertain Ed all day long, right? It's the same thing. Sometimes he doesn't talk, and sometimes it's best just to let him rest because, especially this morning, because he went to bed late and got up early. So he's going to be very exhausted, and this is his snoozing time. So Ed's fine. There's nothing that we're doing that is unacceptable, right? Not at all. Trina, I have decent energy. I mean, it takes me, I'm a lot slower to get going in the morning time, but my energy level is pretty good. I mean, I get tired, like I start fading out about 3, 4 o'clock. I start fading. But you know, we'll see. We start, he will never walk on his own. Hell no. He's 93. He's got ailments and he's got a broken hip and cognitive loss. It won't happen. Yeah, his normal. What do you think a facility would be doing at the same time? They would be drugging him. Yeah. They'd be drugging him so he can't get up and move and try to get out. Instead of being strapped down, he would be drugged. Yeah. Sad, right? And, you know, not to bash on the people who have to do it, but for Ed would have to be highly drugged if he was alone in a nursing home without his family, you know? So you've got to look at things realistically from the vantage point of the truth, right? And what is reality, not what is your reality, what our reality is. And that's why we put it out on the internet, because it shows other people who are in the same predicament what we do, and it helps them, right? It gives them support and gives them ideas. No, you have to use straps, harnesses so he doesn't get up. Yep, and break a hip. Yep, same thing. You have to do that. So it's really sad that people, bye Dan, it's really sad that people want to create all these issues for us. And they think it's just me that it attacks, right? People don't realize, they're so short-sighted that they don't realize that the attack is me. It's not anybody else. But what do you think would happen? Say I was really this bad person, right? Say I was really mean. Say everything I was doing was wrong and it was abusive to Ed. Say that. Let's hypothetically. And you took me out of the house, fine. But when I'm actually his one constant and the one person he remembers all the time, his one state of comfort, why would you try to get me in trouble? Because of your dislike of me? That's sick. Grandpa lights up every time I come in the room. Grandpa looks to me for comfort and guidance, even when Dan's in the room. You want to take away the one person he never forgets. Seems like a logical explanation, especially when she's not doing anything wrong. Anyway, it's crazy. It's crazy, the attacks that I get of alcoholic. I should be charged. I should be charged because of my drinking. Like, you just shit, nonstop shit about like my personal life. You know, there's two of us. So even if I was on a binger, one of us is sober, or vice versa. There's never one of us that is incapacitated that much that we can't care for Ed. Could we drive? Maybe not, but that's why there's 911. And we would probably call 911 either way, period. Because it's quicker to get him there. But you know, that they'd say, well, what would happen if there was an emergency and Grandpa can't drive? Well, there's Andrew, there's Dan, or there's me. And we're not hammered or drunk all the time. We're very rarely drunk these days. I mean, drunk was like a long time ago, but not recent. But do you know the name of the fan that you have in your? It's a Lavoit. Everything's in full place. There's always a plan. And when you have this type of job, you always have a plan, right? I had 2 glasses of wine last night. If anything, God forbid, would have happened, I was able to drive. Maybe Dan wasn't, but I was. And Andrew was home, so he could have driven, right? Most likely, if there's an emergency with Ed, it's 911 anyway, despite if I've had 2 or 3 glasses of wine. This machine I'm using, Maroc, yeah. Ed would regress fast. Yes, Ed would know when he knows when I'm not around. You know what's funny is when Dan takes him to his sister's house, he always asks where I am. Where's Danielle? He notices I'm not there. That's cute. It kind of breaks my heart a little bit. If I didn't like you, he wouldn't be asking for you. Yeah, no. I mean, it was funny because I walked in this morning, he just smiled. He just sat there and I just sat there smiling back at him and I waited. And, you know, that's the thing is morning time is fun with him because he's so surprised, you know, to see faces and see people. Ostrich. Ooh, root canal. I forgot you had that today. I was looking for you. I was saying that I love my glass that I use after I have my wine in it. I use it for my water and my soda. Keep everybody guessing what I have in my wine glass and they can't see through it. You know what I mean? So it was really funny. So I walk in and he just smiles. His eyes twinkle. He does twinkle in his eye, you know, because right at that moment, he's got the energy, right? And then he fades off after breakfast. So he just smiles. He goes, "Oh, Danielle, you're here," you know, all surprised. I'm like, "Yeah." And he was like, "What are you doing?" I said, "Well, I came to get you up. Do you want to sleep more, or do you want to get up and eat?" He goes, "No, I think it's time for me to get up, eat." "Well, thank you, honey," you know. And we got him up, and yeah, he just smiles at me. It's the funniest thing. Just smiles. Just the smile in the morning time is everything, you know. They have no clue what you're doing. Yeah, and it's exhausting, you know. They even tell you when they don't. I don't know when APS is coming. No, I don't know. APS just shows up. They just call and file complaints. And when they file a complaint, and depending on the allegation and how serious the allegation is, they just make a random call. I mean, they'll just show up. They don't call. They just, because they want to catch you and, you know, doing something bad. But again, if they show up, I would never tell you. If they show up, I would never tell you. Either way, because I just, you know, it's just, there's no need for it. And I wouldn't let them win on that. You know what I mean? But I'm counting on it. I don't give a shit. And they want to place like a spotter when we go out to date night. So that way they can pull me over or make a call to the police department in Elk Grove and say that I've been drinking and driving and I just left a restaurant. Well, how are you going to do that? Because you don't know where I'm at. That's crazy to me. Patty, I don't blame you. Yeah, and they're calling because they see this on social media. They're calling because they don't like me. They're calling because they don't like me. And they think that they make things up about me. They take everything I say, twist it to their narrative, and then think that I'm a mean person and I'm just hiding behind the camera. So the real Danielle actually comes out after the camera goes off. Yeah. So I'm being punished, yeah, for being me. Basically, being me, being punished because they've been hurt by me or they just don't like me. You know, I've blocked them for some reason or kicked them out of, you know, my place of life, and they don't like me. I mean, you can't please everybody. I'm not here to please everybody. I'm here just to work on myself and help people along the way. So yeah, they are going. If I could pull up the shit, you would die. But it's for some reason I would need to get off TikTok to do it. But you guys would die if I could pull this up. But for some reason it's not. Oh, is it because it's not connecting? I don't know. Let me reset it. You guys would literally shit yourselves with the shit that they say. But for some reason it's not connecting. I don't know. Everything else is on there, but let's try to restart it. Okay, let's restart it and see. You guys would die if you're not on there. How the APS let me repeatedly when I was taking care of my mother. Yeah, and that's the thing. That's horrible that your siblings would do it. And that's sad because your siblings should be there to help you, but yet they want to complain about you. Scare the shit out of me. Oh, thanks, Storms. I know. I love that I help you. Yes, many lawyers and psychologists, especially the psychologists. You're being punished. I'm being punished. Well, because, you know, people want to validate me being on social media. So, well, I'm being punished because I've chosen to get on social media because my husband, I would have never done this by myself, right? Because my husband wanted me to get on social media and doing this together so we could earn a living, right? We got lucky. People fell in love with Ed. And here I am blossoming and growing and changing my platform, right? Because Ed's not always going to be here, and being successful at it, right? Being successful at it. And they don't like that. And they've been a part of my life. You know, some of them are real experts, you know, because they've been in my circle. That doesn't make you an expert. That doesn't make you an expert. right? That makes you somebody who is just ugly and wanting to just make up things, and guaranteed everything that they say is going to be embellished because that's what they do. Um, uh, then what are they going to, yeah, they just like, Dan is very one-sided with his platform. It's very much Ed, right? And so, I'm always telling him, you've got to start doing different things. His plan is he's going to probably, when Ed passes, is going to get a little bit more political. He loves politics. So he'll probably lose some people because people don't like politics, but he might get into some politics, he might do things that might create a stir. And people are gonna not like it, right? They didn't like it when he cussed, and that shit to me is like horrible, because I think you should show all sides of yourself when you start social media. Only because, when something changes along the way, and then people see you, right? And they're like, oh my God, it's like they think you're this calm person from what is being shown, and no, he's a person. He cusses, he says bad words, he yells, he gets impatient, he does all the things. Just because you see what you see doesn't mean Dan's like that. He's impatient, he's ADHD, he's impulsive. So no, like, and then they see him with me, and they're like, oh my God, and then like, is he really like this? Yes, he's really like that. He's just been so particular the way he's presented himself on social media. When I came in and I just blossomed, I became me. This is me, right? I allowed myself to show up, even in my videos, whether I'm stressed out, pissed off, irritated, sad, mad, whatever. You're going to get whatever emotion I have at that moment while I'm caregiving. It doesn't make me a bad person. It makes me human, right? We don't have, we don't hire people, to take care of this and take care of that. I'm doing everything, which I enjoy doing, right? But it gets hard to do it. And that's why when this came, it was a blessing, because it kicked into gear that we needed caregivers to help out. That allows me to be in the yard for 4 hours and not really pay attention and caregive for those 4 hours, which is amazing. So I said something the other day and Reddit picked up on it, and they're like, she said for herself, she doesn't see Ed anymore. You can't take everything I say literally, right? I see Ed every day. What I meant is, for those days we had caregiver, I think for 4 days straight. And it was wonderful because I didn't have to take that time out of my schedule to go deal with them, right? I could do whatever I wanted to, and it felt amazing. But they want to twist and turn everything, that I don't spend time with them. I'm really lying. I'm off getting my nails done. It's all the stuff that Dan says that they also feed into, which Dan does that on purpose. People don't realize, like, he has his way too. And they don't realize it because they don't want to. And so they just twist everything I say, I'm just talking. There's no scripts with what I say. I may say something and it may completely be on the schedule. I like doing that too. I think, my whole thing is, I like doing that too. I think, my whole thing is talking about life, right? I repeat this stuff all the time. Talking about life, exercising while doing it, talking about my growth, talking about the thing, questions that people ask, trying to explain to people that this process of reflection is horrible, trying to just be relatable to everybody, right? Not everybody has a Dan, and that's okay. But the people that do it makes it normal. I'm trying to normalize relationships, period. I'm trying to normalize being a strong woman. And normalizing being a strong woman is very intimidated to a lot of people. They don't like strong women. It took me a long time. The last 4 years, I've maintained that. I've gotten it. This year is probably the first year that I'm very strong in my person and in my body. I'm very much here as a strong woman. You want to come? And little by little, I've had to let people go out of my life, right? Because I've realized that they're not good for me, and or they're being shisty or ugly. And of course, when you let them go, they don't want to admit it. And so then they start groups for you. And that just is crazy. So I'm just trying to keep it real. I have nothing to hide. Why the hell is this not coming up? It's so weird. It's not coming up. Why is my text from you guys not coming up? I thought I had the answer, but I guess I can't share the things that they say. I would have to get off TikTok. I can get off TikTok and do it. I don't want this. It's so crazy to me. Oh no. What in the world? Cheese and rice. It's so weird. It's not coming up. Let me see. Oh well, I tried, people. So weird. Oh, no. Oh well. I don't know why it's not connected to my phone. Everything else is but that. So anyway. I'm a strong woman. Husband died in 2004, self-sufficient and self-employed to myself, and don't, yeah. And you know what, Judy? Fuck them. You know, fuck them. So anyway, I was trying to pull it up. I may get off, I'm going to get off on TikTok and I'll read, you guys the messages since they are coming through on my computer. I'll get off on TikTok. So you guys, if you guys want to hear the Reddit bullshit, go on YouTube or Facebook, because I'm going to read for some drama, fun drama. Anyway, so my Walmart order's here, I think. Oh, no, not yet. So anyway, I love you guys on TikTok. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And go on to Facebook or YouTube if you want to hear the drama. Love you, bye. Okay. This is the stuff. Like, I won't go through it all. Let's see. Okay. So this is from Reasonable something. She literally gives them scraps. She literally gives them scraps. She hates spending money on him. My God, get her away from him. No rub. Agree. Dan needs to keep an eye out for what she feeds him. Scraps. At lunch, Eds does not get takeout food from Dan, and she hates Dan spending that $10 on a tuna sandwich and sharing it with his dad. I know. Reasonable lie. I know. And he had chicken salad sandwich leftovers from Danielle for his tea. At least if he were in a care home, he would get hot meals and snacks. She can't even be bothered to cook. Some caregiver. And yes, a popsicle is nice, but no, his calories, he needs calories. But no, but has no calories. He needs calories. So that's apparently they're in the house, so they know, right, what he eats. Somebody wrote, do you guys have cameras in their house? Do you have any factual and actual proof? No, you have none. You all lie to make accusations. And so people just are crazy. Let me read a couple more. Oh, here's the addict. She says she's not an addict and can handle it, but will she ever give up her wine? Why do I have to give up my wine? No. Then add more meds and puffs. I fear for her future. How do you know this? How do you know this? I don't, she brings it on herself. To me, it's like seeing the future, having more experience in life than her, or different experiences. I truly feel bad for her. I am a very aware empath, if that's a thing. I'm a very aware empath. You're not an empath. If you are writing hate blogs on a Reddit account, you're not an empath. Empaths, Hideki, empaths don't write shit like this. Let's see. I honestly don't. I honestly don't. Not after the way she treats Dr. Ed, his family, etc. I think she is plain evil. Sad assistance. Here's one. You guys like this stuff. Haha, someone said on her live just now that people on Reddit are spreading personal health information. Haha, what the fuck? I haven't seen any of that on here, and I've looked through a lot of posts. She says she's going to press charges for bullying. That's amazing, because the other thing I've noticed is nobody is bullying or hateful towards them. They simply talk about her grimy lifestyle in live streams. If she's being bullied so badly, why doesn't she take steps to get away from the bullying? What? Why don't I take steps to get away from the bullying? Well, I am, by trying to show your ugliness, right? And make you stop. She's going to look into talking to Reddit herself or getting in control of that. I think that says it all. She has no control of people spreading the hate she says and people repeating things she says. She's now asking her people to come over here to apparently start fights with us in here. Oh my God, the National Cyber Crime Coordination Center, cyber crimes for talking about our lives. Ha 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 ha. Oh, I see. Someone is contacting APS and she's scared and lashing out on this Rose page. Oh, did you see that? That was so weird. She went to say if it was something with Reddit. She was calling the police, but stopped herself. How foolish. What? Today's live, she said police were notified and IP addresses are being checked. May have been a flying monkey that claimed she was being threatened or harassed. Don't know the details. Sounds sus to me. No one from the site would threaten anybody. She's an uninteresting and aggressive person who has been exploiting a vulnerable elderly man for a while now for profit. What's the issue? Is she angry that many people have pointed out concerns with these tasteless and exploitive Salinger White YouTube channels or her graphic and vulgar live videos? They are watching me right now. At first, I thought she was just a bored housewife or burned out caretaker who was admirable for all her hard work. But the more I see, she's a vile, abusive person, sadly. She feels threatened by this person saying their name is best defense. I could think of to deal with someone's bullying, which is why I think she's just making all that harassment she said she's dealing with. Then she started trying to play like she's a badass by saying batter up, let's play. Let's play. Be truthful to yourself. Who are you? Well, what's your real name? Batter up. Because you won't tell your real name, that's a pussy, right? Like, you want to batter up, you want to play, right? Batter up. Show me who you are, right? But you're not, because you're a fucking coward. She acts as if people reporting her channel and being banned as punishment is unwarranted harassment. The platforms wouldn't shut her down if that's what being reported isn't true to some degree. After all this time, she's still too dumb to figure out how simple it is to not be shut down. Just follow that platform's rules. Plus, YouTube doesn't allow one person to have multiple accounts like she does to use as backup if main accounts get banned. Why hasn't all of the accounts been banned at this point? I don't have multiple accounts on YouTube. YouTube's not a problem because they protect us from people like you, right? And I get taken down on TikTok because it's completely different. So this is the type of stuff that they do. This is the type of, she's wasted all the time, probably eats very little so she doesn't ruin the buzz. Last night she was really slurring. Yeah, I don't eat very much. You're right. And a 2-glass buzz is great. Yeah, what's wrong with that? They're not the only drugs she is abusing. And the first one was one razzmatazz. You're so tough, razzmatazz. Who are you, right? You want to put your name out there? No. You know why? Because you're a coward and you're afraid of getting in trouble. Ring, okay, they're not the only drugs she is abusing. If she continues, this will not end well. I hope a Ring can call 911. Heart problems, her drop in blood pressure is making her fall. She does not have fibromyalgia. Now, they're telling me what problems I have and don't have, right? Isn't that great? Yeah, it's great. Go ahead and call them. Do it enough times and you will be the one with issues for false reporting. Somebody was reporting me. Yeah, and they just fight everybody. It's really sad, you know. I just, oh, this is the one. Anyway, yeah, this is Jamie from this is Jamie from Canada, the one, you know, who wasn't smart enough to change her name and her profile. I'm not worried. This is Danielle we were talking about. She can do nothing. Yeah. I've been called Leslie and Debbie. That's me. Now, what are you going to do, Danielle? I mean, they just are so, like, what adult acts like this? What adult acts like this, right? Somebody said, well, Jamie, you might want to change your name then. I'm not worried. This is Danielle we are talking about. So, you know, they're just, it's like, what adult talks like that? Like anybody? Come on. They'll try to say that they're concerned about me. They're not concerned about me. Yeah, they're just being bitches and they're being assholes and they're trying to, I don't know what they're doing. They're trying to just spread their narrative so people can see the truth. And they got some people over there, right? They got some victims, right? That changed their mind. And I actually, the minute they question me, I always know when somebody says something that's a Reddit thing, because I've read so many posts, that I know when they talk and when they've been over that site and they question me on it. There's different lines of questioning, right? The ones who are like completely concerned. And then there's ones that are like, gotta kind of agree with them, right? And then I just kick them out because you don't have the right to choose to believe somebody else over me, right? I'm not hiding anything. And that's the problem. I'm not the one hiding. I'm not the one hiding. I put all my shit out here. They take my shit and then they twist it and make their own narratives to fit themselves, right? And their hatred of me. I'm not hiding. They are. They're hiding. And it's so funny because they won't admit it. And they're probably talking right now. Oh, look, she's reading on, you know, because they're here. They're watching. It's crazy. It's insane in the membrane. So it's crazy. Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, I mean, be true to yourselves. Like you go against everything I'm truthful about. Own your shit, right? Recover yourself from the ugly ways. Recover yourself. Nobody wanted to mention yesterday that I said, what if this were your child? What if what you were doing, someone was doing to your kid? Nobody wanted to address that one yesterday because why? Because it hurt too close to home, right? Right? Pickle Witch, you seem to watch on YouTube, come into the chat. Yeah, Pickle Witch, where you at? Where you at, Pickle Witch? Where are you guys at? Come on. You guys think you know, like it's so stupid. So why wouldn't anybody address that question yesterday? If you were a group of people that were doing the same thing to your kid and your kid unalived himself because of your craziness, now what? Things would change, right? You are no different than any of those people who help aid in the SAs of people, the suicide attempts or anything like that. You are no different than the bullies who show up and people kill themselves because of your mean ways. There's nothing different from you. Nothing separates you from that. You are those bullies that bully your kids, or the bullies that have bullied you in lifetime. You are no different from that, people, and your actions could cause somebody to unalive themselves. But yet you don't want to take any responsibility. Yeah, it's just crazy, you guys. This is the shit I have to deal with every day. Not to mention that group of people, but I have at least control over the people that I can get rid of on the other socials, right? A lady did unalive herself from bullies. Yeah, several people. That Dan did too. And Dan's like, it's just so sad because they don't see that what they're doing to you. He's like, I trust in you that you are strong enough to deal with that and not get too depressed about it. But what about those people who aren't strong enough and don't have a good support system? How would you feel? How did any of those bullies feel, right? When she unalived herself, what was her name? Did they even think about it? Did they even have an ounce of sadness that they created that? Yeah, the parents would be proud. Yeah, same with me. If I'm done with somebody, I'm done with something. Don't come after me. You know, if I'm done with somebody and you're coming after me, right? I'm going to come after you too. But if you're done with me, I'm done with you. I'm pretty much done until you start shit with me, right? And some of these people I know are people who've been in my life because they've said we are past friends of D, and they call me D. And there's only certain people that call me D. Gives it away. It's the people don't realize, like, the things that there's certain things that you say that there's connections. Not everybody calls me D. Primarily people in my Zoom room. Interesting, right? Interesting. Past Zoomies. So I know some of them are in there, but they won't admit it because they're cowards. Show your faces. Show your faces. Who cares? If they cared, they would stop this BS. No, because what? Are they going to be happy when I kill myself? You know? I mean, what are they looking for? I'm not a fan of them, but don't make threats. No, they make threats. Yeah, it's crazy. Isn't it crazy? Ow. I'm trying to work on my hip, so I'm trying to engage my shit. Anyway, so I'm a big advocate for stop the bullying. You know, stop the hate. Just take your time and move on and leave me the fuck alone. Leave me the fuck alone. Find somebody that makes you happy. Talk about that. Oh my God. Anyway, all right, guys, I think I'm gonna be done. I'm gonna go check on Grandpa and then finish some things up before Saroj comes, and then I'm probably gonna go get my present. Penis Day. We got the Penis Day. I will be on today, members, at 4 o'clock. So I'll open Shauna. It's Danielle, Yell, Danyell, Ray. Get it straight. Anyway, I will. Oh my God, Sand City, that's horrible. Yeah, peen opening. Be ready for the peen. If you aren't a member yet, join Member Live today at 4 o'clock, only on YTube. Because YTube is the only place that leaves me the fuck alone. Anyway, I love you. Have a great day. Hi, Janet. You stayed the whole time? Holy shit. I love the new shoes. Yes. Okay, later, Gators. Emmy, take care today. Make sure you hydrate. Love you all. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for being here. I'll see. I know, Shauna. I gotta go get it. I can't forget to go get it today. Peen Day! Woo! Anyway, you guys find your sparkle today. Remember, you are important, you are worthy, and you matter. And there are bullies out there, but we gotta stand strong. We gotta blast them out and show them that we ain't taking their shit, right? Fuck them. Mel Robbins says, let them. I say, fuck them. And I'm putting their asses on blast. Anyway, love you. Bye. Stay safe is true. Love you. Bye.